So if you're a business owner out, so today you guys are going to see exactly how a CPA writes off everything he does on a Sunday. Most important, legally. My name is JT Pells. I am YouTube's favorite CPA. And the reason why we're making this video is that most CPAs, if you have one out there as an owner, don't really help you write anything off, right? So hopefully you guys can see the value in something like this, see exactly how I do it, then you can apply it to your own businesses. So if you guys are ready, let's hit the road and let's get some new equipment. So as we talked about back in the office, we're on our way to pick up some computer equipment, which is deductible. So just so you guys know, anything in your business that is ordinary, necessary, and reasonable for you to turn a profit is considered deductible. Obviously, we're accountants here. We need new computers, we need new software in order to make our jobs easier, make money, so we get to write that off. Now, you might be wondering why we're here in the car. What does that have to do with tax deductions? It has everything to do with tax deductions. When you are driving for business purposes, as we were from our office now to the store, I think we're gonna hit up Costco first to see what kind of computers they have. That is deductible. So if you and your business are driving from your office to a business location to go see a client, those miles are tax deductible. Now, the way that you track it, and I'm going to tell you exactly, no frills, no BS, straight up, is that you download this app called MileIQ. You're going to see the logo on the screen here. And as long as you drive with your phone, which most of us do, whether it's good or bad, we drive with our phone, it automatically tracks your miles. And then after you turn the car off, you just mark business or personal. Then at the end of the year, it's going to add up all your business drives, all your personal drives. It's going to give you a nice, neat report that you give to your CPA, your tax preparer, your EA, whoever you're using. And then they calculate the deduction for you. And it's just like that. So again, that's exactly how we do it. And I want to see in the comments below, how do you guys track your miles? So we just got done at Best Buy. We needed to buy a new MacBook Air. Obviously, that's tax deductible. I think if you guys have been watching these videos or seen other things, you know that these are deductible and why they are. But now we want to go over how exactly do we record this? Do I need to keep a copy of a receipt? What does my CPA want? Great question. So obviously you buy this. This is business use. You can use it for the immaculate grid every once in a while, but for the most part, you want to do business. Next, the age-old question is, I got a receipt. Now what? Well, that's a pretty easy way to handle that. In the old school way, 20 years ago, you'd have to keep them in a manila envelope. The ink fades and you can't see it after 20 years. And you're like, what the hell am I doing? So the new way that we're doing it, since everything's on the cloud, we're going to take our smartphone, which is also a write-off. Hopefully you guys are doing that. You're going to take a picture of it just like this. And then you're going to put it up to your app, the QuickBooks Online app or Xero, whatever your online software is. It will automatically upload it to your QuickBooks file. And then when that charge comes through your bank account or credit card, QuickBooks is going to say, oh, this MacBook Pro for $1,500, is this Apple charge too? It matches it, and now your CPA doesn't have to ask you for the receipt because it's already in your QuickBooks file that you've already given them access to. So we are here at one of our favorite restaurants, or at least one of my favorite restaurants, on the border here in Des Moines. So me and Drew, who is holding this camera, he's my business partner. We went out to get some computers for the office, as you guys saw earlier, and now we went to eat. And the reason why this meal is deductible is one, we're both business associates. Two, we're discussing business here. So we're talking about the new equipment we got, what we're going to be planning for this next week. And yeah, make sure that you guys are, if you're going out to dinner with business associates, clients, vendors, anything business related, make sure that you guys talk business at the meal and you can write that off. The biggest thing we always get is documentation. Do I have to keep a receipt? Do I just write a note? What do I do? I'm going to show you exactly CPA certified how you do this. There's 4 things that you need on a receipt or some type of invoice. You need the date and time, where you were, who you were with, and what was talked about. Obviously, when you take a picture of the receipt, it's going to have the date on there, where you went, and then it's going to have an itemized list of things that you bought. But the 2 things we want to add is who we met with. So I'm going to write here, met with Drew Pells, who is my partner. Then also I'm going to write a short description of what we talked about. It doesn't have to be a poem like Mark Twain or anything like that. Also, too, on here, you want to add your tip because this is the itemized receipt. So I'm going to add the tip. And the reason why I'm doing it is that way your accountant or bookkeeper, whoever's keeping track of your books, will know that what's going to come to the bank or your credit card will be the total plus the tip. So that will put an end to the rest of what do I need to see on a receipt. We just talked about it: time, place, the date, who you were there with, and then a short description of what you talked about. And then last but not least, you just want to take a picture on your smartphone, just like this, and then that uploads to your cloud accounting software, like we said many times in this video. Hopefully you guys are using QuickBooks or Xero. It puts it right up there, and now you're done. So hopefully when we get back to the office, we'll wrap everything up, and you guys will see what exactly we wrote off today. Yep. So we just got back from lunch and wanted to recap what we got today. So we ended up actually writing off a total of $2,970.18. We wanted to go over what we did. Lunch was about $41, so you'll probably see on the border logo up here as we go. Then I wanted to go over some of the supplies that we got. So for the MacBook Air or MacBook Pro, we got 2 adapters. These are the plug-in like USB cables and HDMI cords. And then, as we talked about here is the MacBook that we got. Drew's going to be using this to edit different videos and work on a few different softwares, and he's more of a Mac guy. And then lastly, we got this Intel, this HP computer that I like to use. So I'm going to be using this to do tax returns, tax projections, write emails, and all the other business stuff that we got. So again, like we said, anytime that you go out on the day, whether you're spending it with your friends or business partners, if you can connect a business reason to it, like I said, Drew, who is my brother and business partner, we were probably going to go out to eat anyway. We're probably going to hang out most of the day. Now we turn this whole thing into a write-up. So if you guys enjoyed this, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and one last thing, make sure you sign up to our email list. That's going to be the link in the bio of this video. On there, you're going to get funny emails about 3 times a week, and then by the 3rd email, you're going to be like, yep, I need to work with these guys. So again, thanks for joining us, and hope you had a good time. And remember, use this for your CPA. You'll know how to write things off with the utmost confidence.